Amazon is packed with tech gadgets, and honestly, most of them look amazing online, until they break 2 weeks later. Finding good travel tech on Amazon in 2025 is harder than ever. Endless copies, fake reviews, and 1,000 versions that all look the same. I'm Johannes from GearUpYourLife, and today I'll show you 17 travel tech essentials that are actually worth your money. These are the real Amazon gems travelers rely on, and make sure you stick around, because the 4 bonus gadgets at the end might just replace something in your bag tonight. Our first Amazon tech essential is the Peak Design mobile tripod, and I've actually been using it for the past 3 weeks. I bought it specifically to film new review content for the New, and to be honest, it's been miles better than the Kinu tripod I used before. The build quality is seriously impressive, all aluminum, perfectly balanced, with magnets that feel strong and secure even on uneven surfaces. It folds down thinner than a credit card, stands rock solid on any table, and the hinge feels like something from a premium camera mount. Now at around $75, it's definitely on the pricey side, so if you don't create content or take a lot of photos, the Kinu version you see here for $20 to $25 will absolutely do the job. Our second tech essential is the Anker Nano power bank, and this thing has been in my bag every single day since I got it. It's part of Anker's new Mago line, and what instantly stands out is how premium it feels for such a small charger. The soft touch finish, the compact form, and that built-in USB-C cable make it one of the cleanest travel designs I've used so far. With 10,000 milliamp hours, it easily tops up my phone and earbuds, and the magnetic snap is strong enough to hold through turbulence or long train rides. You can even stand your phone upright while charging, perfect for watching movies on a flight. At around $80, it's definitely not a budget pick, but if you want something that looks good, charges fast, and actually lasts more than one trip, the Nano Mago is worth every dollar. Our third gadget on the list is a universal travel adapter, and this time it's not a picker. It's actually the one that pops up first when you search universal travel adapter on Amazon, the Vintar, which goes for around $20. And honestly, it's a great pick. As you know, I've tested quite a few adapters over the last months, and alongside a picker and probably SoapEye, this one's easily among the best. The build feels solid, the plug system locks in place without wobbling, and it has both USB-A and USB-C ports that charge fast without overheating. The slider mechanism is smooth, the fuses feel reliable, and the overall design just feels more refined than most of the random adapters you'll find online. For $20, it's one of those rare Amazon finds that actually delivers what the reviews promise. Our fourth gadget is the ESR-QI 2 3-in-1 travel charger, and I've been using this one daily ever since I got it about 4 months ago. Whether I'm at home or on the road, it's become my go-to charging setup for my phone, earbuds, and watch all at once. The design folds completely flat, the magnets are strong, and the new Qi 2 standard makes charging noticeably faster and more stable than most older MagSafe clones. The finish feels premium, the hinge is sturdy, and even after months of constant use, it still looks brand new. No peeling, no loose parts, nothing. And if you're more on the Samsung side, don't worry. I've got something great for you a bit later in this video. Now it's around $80, and just to be clear, I'm absolutely not sponsored by ESR, but from one of my older videos, there's still a 25% discount code active, which is actually quite a lot, so feel free to check that out in the description, just to let you know. Our fifth gadget is one I've actually recommended a few times before, the Anker 3-in-1 charging cable. It might look simple, but it's one of those products that just makes sense the more you travel. One cable with Lightning, USB-C, and micro USB tips, no more digging through your bag trying to find the right one. It costs around $13, and honestly, it's worth every cent if you're someone who always ends up carrying 3 different cables or constantly buying those cheap $2 ones that break after a month. The braided nylon feels premium, the connectors click firmly into place, and the charging speed stays consistent across all devices. I've bent it, packed it, twisted it, and it's still going strong after months of daily use. It's such a small thing, but for me it's become absolutely essential. Logical, simple, and one of those rare Amazon gadgets that actually earns a permanent spot in my tech pouch. Our sixth gadget is all about luggage trackers, and honestly, if you travel a lot, this is one of those items you shouldn't skip. There are plenty of options out there, but I personally prefer the Tile Pro over the Apple AirTag. It's cheaper, works with both iPhone and Android, and still has excellent range and accuracy. For around $20, it's a no-brainer compared to the AirTag's price, and the built-in keyring hole plus the louder alert sound make it even more practical for everyday use. I've had one clipped to my Sling bag and another in my carry-on for months now, and it's given me peace of mind every single trip. Small, affordable, and seriously useful. Tile Pro is one of those smart gadgets that earns its spot the moment your bag goes missing. Our seventh gadget might surprise you, because yes, it's a tiny flashlight, but it's also one of the smartest little tech tools I've added to my setup this year. The Nightcore Teeny 3 is smaller than your thumb, yet it blasts out up to 700 lumens with a crisp white beam that easily lights up an entire room or campsite. It's USB-C rechargeable, has 5 brightness levels, and the aluminum body feels way more premium than you'd expect from something that weighs less than most car keys. At around $35, it's not a cheap keychain toy. It's a legit pocket-sized flashlight that comes in handy way more more often than you'd think. I've been using it lately on my early morning runs now that it's still dark outside, and to be honest, flashlights have gotten insanely good. Compact, powerful, and kind of addictive once you start carrying one. Our 8th gadget is the GL.inet travel router, and funny enough, I actually bought this one years ago for a trip to Thailand but never really used it until this year. Back then, I didn't see much need for it, but now that I'm here in Greece uploading videos like this one, it's become ridiculously useful. It basically lets you turn any public or hotel Wi-Fi into your own private, secure network, and you can even connect multiple devices without having to log in again and again. It's small, lightweight, and honestly works a lot better than I expected. The connection stays stable and setup takes maybe a minute. Now at around $80, it's definitely not the cheapest option out there, and there are probably more affordable versions that do a similar job, but this one's become my go-to because it just works, and I genuinely like how reliable it's been. Our next Amazon tech gadget is one I've recommended way too often lately, but I really think it deserves a spot here, the Kindle Paperwhite. I personally still have an older version, but it's one of those products that stays useful no matter how long you've had it. It's incredibly practical for anyone traveling abroad. You can load up hundreds of books, the battery lasts for weeks, and the e-ink screen is easy on the eyes even in bright sunlight. For me, it's become that one quiet tech gadget that makes travel days feel more relaxed, whether I'm reading at an airport, a beach cafe, or just winding down after editing. It's not flashy, but it's one of those small devices that actually changes how you enjoy your downtime while traveling. Our next Amazon tech gadget is actually one of the few budget picks on this list, the compact travel power strip from Elitia. I've been using this one for over 2 years now, and for just around $13, it's still one of my absolute favorites. It comes with multiple AC outlets plus USB-A and USB-C ports, so you can charge your laptop, phone, camera, and earbuds all at the same time without hunting for extra sockets in hotel rooms. The cord wraps neatly around the base, it's super compact, and the build quality has held up way better than I expected for the price. No fancy branding, no flashy design, just a solid, reliable piece of gear that quietly makes travel days so much easier. For me, this is one of those rare budget tech gadgets that actually earned a permanent spot in my packing setup. Our next gadget is one of the most beautiful pieces of travel tech I've ever owned, the 12 South Butterfly 2-in-1 MagSafe charger. If the ESR Key 2 charger was all about practicality, this one is about pure design. The whole thing folds together like a small metal compact mirror, with perfectly machined aluminum and a smooth magnetic hinge that feels like something Apple would make themselves. On one side, you've got the MagSafe pad for your iPhone, on the other, a fast charging puck for your Apple Watch, and the whole unit connects via USB-C, so no bulky brick, no cable mess. It's tiny enough to slip into any tech pouch, and the finish really makes it feel premium. Cold to the touch, minimal branding, and that satisfying snap when it closes. At around $130, it's definitely a luxury pick, but it's also one of those items that genuinely makes your travel setup feel organized and elevated. I've used it in cafes, airports, and hotel rooms, and every time someone asks what it is, it's one of those rare pieces of gear that's as functional as it is beautiful. But now my girlfriend liked it a bit more, that's why for me the ESR 3-1 charger needs to be my go-to. Our next Amazon tech essential is one for all the Samsung users out there, the Samsung Wireless Charger Trio. It's a sleek all-in-one charging pad that can handle your phone, earbuds, and Galaxy Watch at the same time. The layout is super clean, with dedicated spots for each device, and the surface has a soft matte finish that keeps everything in place without scratching. It supports fast wireless charging, comes with a built-in fan to prevent overheating, and uses USB-C so it fits perfectly into any modern travel setup. At around $80, it's not exactly cheap, but compared to carrying 3 separate chargers, it's a massive space saver, especially for travelers who want to keep things simple and organized. Our next Amazon tech essential is the Broy Tech Pouch 2-in-1 sling bag, and I love it because it perfectly combines 2 things in one: organization and everyday practicality. I've been a huge Broy fan for years. Their build quality, materials, and attention to detail are always on another level. This pouch has more space than you'd expect, stretch mesh pockets for cables, chargers, and adapters, a main compartment that fits a small tablet or camera, and even a pass-through slot so you can wear it as a sling bag when you're on the go. The zippers glide smoothly, the structure holds its shape, and the recycled woven fabric feels durable yet premium. For anyone who commutes daily with lots of tech, laptops, hard drives, power banks, or just loves staying organized while traveling, this thing is honestly a dream setup. It's not cheap, but it's one of those rare bags that looks good, feels good, and actually keeps your gear where it belongs. Our next Amazon tech essential is the JBL Clip 4, one of the best compact Bluetooth speakers for travel. It's small enough to hang from your backpack, yet loud enough to fill a hotel room or beach spot with surprisingly rich sound, so perfect for beach vacations. The built-in carabiner clip makes it perfect for hiking, road trips, or even shower sessions on the go, and the IP67 waterproof rating means it can handle rain, sand, and splashes without a problem. Battery life sits at around 10 hours. The Bluetooth connection is rock solid, and the design just feels rugged and fun, classic JBL style. And as many of you who read the newsletter already know, I grabbed the Soundcore 4 during Black Friday, the one I'm using right now, so expect a full comparison review on that one soon here on the channel. Our next Amazon tech essential is definitely more on the professional side, the Samsung T7 Shield SSD. This one's made for anyone who works on the go and needs reliable, high-speed storage for editing, backups, or large projects while traveling. The read and write speeds are insanely fast, the rubberized shell keeps it safe from drops and dust, and it's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. But with that performance also comes the price. At around $250, it's definitely not a casual purchase. If you just need something more affordable for everyday use, I've linked another cheaper option in the description, the one I personally use before upgrading to this model. Still, for digital creators or anyone who constantly moves big files, the T7 Shield is one of the most reliable drives you can buy. Our next gadget is one of those small but genius pieces of travel tech, the Ugreen Bluetooth Airfly adapter. It fixes one of the oldest and most annoying problems on planes, those outdated headphone jacks. You simply plug it into the in-flight entertainment port, pair your own wireless earbuds or noise-cancelling headphones, and you're ready to go. No more cheap airline headphones, no more tangled cables. The battery lasts up to 20 hours. It charges via USB-C and it's small enough to fit inside any tech pouch or even a coin pocket. For around $20, it's honestly one of the easiest quality of life upgrades you can make for long flights or train rides. Simple, reliable, and surprisingly well built. This is the kind of travel gadget that just quietly makes every trip smoother. Last but not least, I couldn't end this video without a pair of noise-cancelling headphones, but instead of going for something like the Sony XM5 or the Bose QC45, today I'm going with my favorite pair that's a little more on the budget side, the Soundcore Liberty 4. Compact, comfortable, and the noise cancellation is genuinely impressive for their price range. The sound profile is balanced, the battery life sits around 9 hours, and the case charges both wired and wirelessly, which makes it super convenient for travel days. At around $150, they're definitely cheaper than the big flagship model, but still a solid investment if you care about audio quality without spending $300. And don't go anywhere just yet, because up next are the 4 bonus gadgets that are small, affordable, and surprisingly useful. Before we get into the bonus gadgets, if you like videos like this, check out my free community newsletter. You'll instantly get the Gear Vault bundle with over 75 travel gadgets, 10 packing guides, and 25 travel tip cards. Basically everything I use to stay organized while traveling full time. Just hit the first link in the description and I'll send it straight to your inbox. So let's get back. First bonus pick, the digital luggage scale. It's small, light, and saves you from those painful overweight fees at the airport. The one from Free2 is super accurate, has a bright display, and easily fits in any pocket of your suitcase. For around $10, it's one of those gadgets you'll use once and never travel without again. Next, in a cozy little travel gadget for night readers, the Amber Reading Light. It clips right onto your Kindle or book, gives off a warm, eye-friendly glow, and barely uses any battery. Perfect for flights, hostels, or late editing sessions when you don't want to wake anyone up. Simple, affordable, and surprisingly useful. Third, on the list are Velcro cable ties. They might look boring, but they're absolute lifesavers for keeping your tech pouch clean and organized. Use them to bundle cables, secure tripods, or even hang gear when traveling. They cost a few bucks, weigh nothing, and once you start using them, you'll never stop. And finally, a portable white noise machine. It's one of those underrated sleep gadgets that makes a huge difference in noisy hotels or city apartments. Just turn it on, pick your favorite sound, and suddenly you're asleep faster, even with thin walls or street noise outside. At around $25, it's a small comfort that pays for itself on the first good night's sleep. And that's a wrap on today's list. I hope you already subscribed to the new review channel. The first video is going online this week, and if you want to keep upgrading your travel setup, check out this video right here. It's packed with more smart gear you'll actually use.